What is this magic? I need that magic.
Young girl, I like that. Come and add me on your Snapchat. Don't listen to the talk, to the back chat. They say Yoruba boys are bastards. Spend money.
Yoruba boys are the best. I'm gonna tell you this: every Igbo man I know is intense as fuck.
Not only every. That's it.
I'm just
That was
kidding.
really intense.
I'm just kidding because all of y'all got your little panties in a bunch about this African men love themselves. So I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Igbo, Yoruba, whatever you are, you're all beautiful.
A lot of panties were ruffled.
Bunched up.
A
lot of wedgies were had.
Hey, they picked them out. I don't know.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 9.
Does that mean we have one more? Are we doing 10? Did we talk about this?
Mm-hmm. I don't think we just have one more. I mean, when we find out about Spotify, we'll let you guys know.
Yes. We're going to have many more. And we're going to get it.
We're just going to have to be more consistent.
I mean, I think because we'll have the help that we need, we will. All we have to do is show up.
Yeah.
I can show up.
I can show up. Actually, that's all I do. Because she does all the editing.
So, that's that. So, Spotify.
I keep doing what I've been doing.
Right. Showing up. No, you do more than
I'm
show up.
jealous.
You do more than show up. But anyways, yeah, episode 9. And what's the name of this episode, Joan?
Better safe than sued.
Yeah.
But we're going to get to that
Later. First, we're going to start with, I guess, our week recap. It wasn't really the weekend recap, right?
Yeah, and we haven't done this in a while.
We haven't. It's okay. We've been doing a lot. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of complaints. So, and like I told y'all last week, my sister was going to freak out about the 12-minute episode, and she did. She called me, she texted me, and she left us a post on Instagram. So, Rosemary, we have the fur out for you. We got the greenery. We even drew out on the thing, and
We're back.
Look.
Can
you see that? It says what?
Hey, Rose.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
All right, so we have a drink of the week. No complaints, bro. No complaints, okay? We went all out.
We're back to ourselves.
Back to quality.
Been doing this on our own sake.
We were just tired. We were tired. I was tired.
You're like, cut it out. It was tiring.
I was tired because it's a lot of work that goes into it. So, anyways, but yeah. So our week recap. I guess we could start with Thursday. We did a lip sync battle.
Yes.
That Joan agreed to.
Winnie actually agreed to it, and she doesn't remember this, because whenever we were sitting down planning Jollof Wars, the mention of his previous birthday came up, and he was like, I did lip sync. You were like, oh my god, that's so cool. And he said he was going to do one again this year. And he's like, would y'all be down? And you agreed.
All right, boom.
So don't put this on me.
At that moment. But then, asked again in a group message, and I was like, we'll get back to you. Let us know when you need us, whatever. Get back to you. Asked again, Joan's like, yeah.
He got back to us.
No, not with the date. He just asked us again.
No, he told us the date.
No, he didn't.
It doesn't really matter.
It's over now. But we got into a lip sync battle with Joan. And because of Joan. And it was good. I only thought it was going to be 4 people performing, but it ended up being 8. But the crowd, y'all, people, do y'all know how to have fun?
Mm-hmm. People literally got there. I mean, if you're going somewhere, I think people paid to get in.
Yeah.
You paid to get in. It's supposed to be like an interactive thing. Why are you sitting down on your phone? And everybody was to the point where they were like, get up off your seats, come into the crowd, hype.
Right.
Like people shouldn't instruct you
to have fun.
To have fun. It's like, get up, come to the crowd, and hype the people who are performing up. And even when people are performing, you're supposed to have people are just on their phones, just recording.
That's it.
This is what it looks like. And I'm like, if you just, for a moment, just stopped and engaged, yourself. Maybe, it might leap over to the point where you actually have fun.
Yeah.
What
a novel idea.
Like,
fun.
And then
it's
people
easy.
Like, oh yeah, it was okay. It's like, maybe because you spend the whole time recording it instead of experiencing it.
Shaking my head. But yeah, that was a disappointment. But that's always been a consistent
disappointment.
In this area. Just people just don't know how to have fun.
It's not even this area. It's everywhere.
You think it's everywhere?
People don't know how to have fun. Like Baychella, whenever they panned out to the crowd, it's just because it's a bunch of white people.
Right, let's not even go there.
The mastery and the brilliance of what that was.
Right.
But second of all, it's everybody's recording it on their phone. Like, And I'm not gonna lie, I would probably be recording some parts too.
Yeah.
But like one thing
but not
I appreciated, like Made in America, I recorded Solange for a minute, but after a while it was like I have got to experience this.
And it was crazy. Let's not talk. We already talked about Solange. It's
just let yourself have some fun, because this whole like I'm gonna sit at my seat and be all cute or whatever. It's
and then the mouth looks like that.
It's annoying. It's like, if you don't stuff that $10 you just spent up your butt, maybe you will loosen the stick that's jacked up there.
Anywhere I have to pay, I'm gonna guarantee myself to have a good time. Is that a correct sentence?
I don't care. I don't even care if it's free. If I took my time to get out of my bed and walk out of this house.
First of all, draw on these eyebrows, because they don't draw themselves on.
Listen,
okay?
and they're not even always even.
You're right.
If I went through all that work.
Then I'm trying to like move my face so you can see this side, because
you gotta do the people's eyebrow. Wow, like
right.
All that work to sit.
Right. I'm not doing that.
Like, I can sit more comfortably in my bed where I don't have to have pants on and Netflix, and I have access to the food in my kitchen, and I spent zero money, used zero effort.
Other than walking to the fridge and back to your room.
And sometimes niggas FaceTime each other to do that for them.
Let's not tell people about our lives.
But, like, you guys spent all that energy to really just be doing the same thing you do at your house.
So do you just do it just to say that you went?
I think so.
That sucks.
Because there's some times where we'll be in the same place with somebody, obviously seeing them not enjoy themselves. Yeah. And then you get on their social media.
They look like they had a freaking ball. Yeah. But you know what? I think the difference between us is, even though the party is whack, we actually enjoy ourselves. We don't make it seem... There was one time I went to a business meeting, and everybody was just like all into their phones and stuff, whatever. So like food comes up, everybody's like, oh my gosh. And of course, like tagging like, oh my gosh, dinner, business meeting, whatever, like so much fun, this and that. It's like post it, then like phones down, eat, phone, then talk, and then it's like it didn't match. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there like
it's all a front. People want to seem like something that they're not. And I mean, do you? That's everybody. Yeah. At one point, we want to show like, but I don't know.
Knows?
People just live too much for the acknowledgement of others.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Like you're so desperate for others to be okay with your life. It's not that deep. Like, be that person in the middle of the crowd dancing freely with your arms flailing, because you'll be so much happier than trying to contain that thing that wants to bust out of you.
You gotta let it loose.
It's okay to not look normal or be weird or to be the person that's like stepping out of the norm. Like,
and you never know. Necessary. But everybody feels that way though. Like if you see somebody that's like in like, let's say like the comfort of their own home, they act completely different than they do when they go out.
Oh, for sure. But there's a point where it's like, at least still enjoy yourself or do something. Like, I understand shyness, and I mean, I'm shy to an extent.
What?
When we're not going to do because what you're not going to do is pretend for the sake of the YouTubers and our followers and everything that you don't know this.
Joan, you're not shy.
I am. Like, in new situations where I don't know people, I'm very like reserved. I'm a watcher. Okay. I'll engage, but I'm very like. But even sometimes, if I paid to be,
but that doesn't mean that you're shy.
I am shy though. Like, I am shy in situations. Okay, I'm not a shy person, but I am shy in situations.
So, you said you're not a shy person, but you're shy in situations.
Yeah, that's possible.
So you just like double back on what you were saying.
No, I said I'm a shy person in situations, but as a person, I'm not like a reserved, shy ass person. No. But like,
cause you just said I'm shy.
I am shy. In situations.
Okay. So, our followers out there that know Joan, can you please let me know if she's shy or not?
In situations.
No, let's not do situations, because she started by saying that she's shy.
I said as a person who can be shy.
Okay.
That's what I said.
This is how she gets herself out of shit.
The thing.
You're childish. Anyways.
Alright, so we did lip sync battle. We were disappointed in the crowd because, people being people. Yeah. And
hold on.
What? It hasn't been 39 minutes. You're good.
I know, but I'm just making sure. I don't want it to stop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have a timer.
I know, but I'm saying like.
Let's move on.
All right.
On Friday, we did Jollof Wars.
Uh-huh.
And, talk about it, Woody.
Ooh, okay. So, I am East African, and I really don't give a damn, other than if you're talking about pilau, because pilau is good. But it's just rice. Now, Moses hit us up saying, boom, I want to do like a jollof cook-off. So we're like, oh, this is like, if anybody doesn't know about jollof rice, every African will literally kill you just for the title. And so we're like, okay, cool. So he got 5 countries.
Yeah.
It was Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, and Senegal. So of course we're like, cool. We dropped the graphic and like the group chats and stuff. Automatically starts a war.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like going at each other. Like, oh, my country's the best. Some guy even got mad that his country wasn't on there, and he was like really offended and pissed. So, anyways, fast forward to the event. So we get there. Like setting up was a little wimpy in the beginning, but then people started coming in. The rices were good. The rices were really good.
Some
of the rices were good. And Joan's from Ghana. And
it was a disappointment.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian chef was a disappointment.
Yeah.
Because, understanding that it's always the person who's cooking the food or whatever, but like, just genuinely disappointed.
Yeah.
And I think it's also because she's a little bit younger. She's like auntie level. Mm-hmm. Not quite like
deep in there.
Deep in there, but she's in the beginnings. She wasn't born in Ghana. Okay. She was born in Houston.
Well, I don't think that really determines if you can cook or not. Like, you can't say that.
Her mom is Ghanaian.
Yeah, like.
But I think the thing is, though, is like, I don't think that she's like ever cooked for a crowd this size.
Right. So the only feedback that I got was that it was a little bit heavy-handed. Mm-hmm. I mean, the consistency of the rice was okay, but it was just heavy-handed on the seasonings. Yeah. So I think if she had the right balance, well, I guess then it would have been a success.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it was really just great to see everybody come together. But I will say this, Senegal, I need to know this. What do you put in your rice? Because I swear there were olives, there were olives, there was lamb.
Yeah, there was everything.
Grapes.
Yeah. I didn't see grapes, but definitely had everything that was like in the pantry.
I'm about to see what goes in Senegal jollof rice.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff in there. Senegal and also Sierra Leone Sierra Leone. Liberia has a lot of stuff in their rice. I wasn't a big fan of Liberia's, and I didn't get a chance to really taste Nigeria's. My favorite one was Sierra Leone, because they also brought us some stew, which is like really good with the rice.
Sierra Leone did a really good job.
Yeah,
and the rice was perfectly like consistent.
Right. It was good. It had like right amount of spice. It wasn't that spicy, but it was good. But yeah, so Joan, you want to tell everybody who won?
So the Nigerians cheated.
They did, and I can say that
before everybody knew they cheated, because even they admitted that their rice wasn't the best.
Right.
But they knew what
and some of them voted for other rice. Yeah.
But like, Nigeria's rice is very specific. Like, it's hard-boiled rice.
Okay.
So you can see it. Like, you see what it is.
Talk that talk, John.
So
call it what it is.
They all saw their rice.
Right.
And despite knowing that it was immoral and unfair, they still cast their votes for Nigeria's rice, knowing Nigeria wasn't the winner. Dang. So this order is the order.
You know what, though?
Supposedly of who won, but
you know why I can know? Well, I didn't taste Nigeria, so I can't really talk shit about it. But all the white people voted for Nigeria, so I don't know if you want to trust that or not.
But you know what they say about getting food recommendations from white people?
That's true.
You're going to be disappointed every time.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's why they won, because they only won by 3 points.
Talking shit.
But third place,
it's okay. If they won, they won. They have bragging rights for a whole year. You're not.
And then next year we get a different cook.
Okay, John.
Third place was Sierra Leone. Second place was Liberia.
Was it? Okay. No, I think it was switched. I think third place was Liberia, and then second.
It was
place.
Liberia. No, Liberia was.
Really?
No, it was Liberia, Sierra Leone,
and then
Nigeria.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was rice is rice. It was a cool thing to like get this thing out of the way.
Yeah.
The Nigerians had their flags and dropped the music when they won. It was a good time. But the highlight of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, had nothing to do with rice.
The highlight of the evening.
It was Suya.
Oh my God.
The man, PK Suya.
Yes.
If you can ever find him,
you will find him.
He
lives in Raleigh.
He had chicken.
He had steak.
He had the beef.
Mm.
It was perfectly seasoned.
Perfectly grilled.
It was the
and then you know what I loved about it?
I've ever
I
had.
loved how he like chopped up his veggies. They weren't chunky.
They were like perfect.
Fine. I was like, yo.
And even the chicken, whenever you ordered the drumstick, he would dip and chop it into 3 pieces.
Wow.
For easy disassemblement. And the moment he chopped, the meat just like off the bone.
And did what?
You should have seen me. I was like a kid at candy store.
No,
I was standing
it was good.
like,
I'm mad I didn't go back for some more.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
mad. What is he doing today? Well, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
All I know is everybody that walked out the back was like,
no, seriously, they were happy.
It was so
they were happy.
good.
So overall, it was a good thing. There were other vendors selling food like meat pies and puff, and it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I did too.
And even though Nigeria won, I mean, everybody takes it semi-serious, but it was just really great having everybody in one place, inviting people who are not from our countries just to also like be a part of the culture.
Right.
And I just hope that more events like this, not just Jollof Wars, but bringing like the diaspora or Africa here and like giving taste of not just like West African culture, but also like South African culture and the music and the dancing.
Right.
We need something different because you know, pull up and wreck is cute and everything, but sometimes you need music that feeds your soul.
Yeah, true.
That's why Drake goes so hard. Because he serves you with that, like, necessary, like, you need, but he feeds your soul to the point where you're like, I could dance in this, like, all day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drake's music is like an analogy of life.
Wow.
Of what life needs to be.
Wow.
Wow.
Perfect every time.
Every single time. Yeah. Okay. Drake, this is for you. Jesus, that man can do no wrong.
None.
Anyways,
but we were okay. So,
well, then also it was also good because what was our we posted about African men loving themselves.
I was just about to say that.
Niggas proved themselves yesterday.
I got mushed in the back of my head.
She got mushed, bro.
And it wasn't just her. I wasn't even trying to.
I think Priscilla got mushed too. I don't know if she just moved to the side or she got mushed, but she got mushed.
They were getting it. Like, they were getting it. And I just already knew. I didn't know these dances. They're like more like tribal Nigerian dances. So I was like, oh, okay, boom. I was talking. Dude was dancing behind me. Next thing I know, I was in the way.
Bruh. And then it was crazy because it's like whenever we talk to African men like throughout the week, they're all saying, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. Whatever, this and that.
Like, African men treat women better than Akata men. Okay, all right.
And then we talked to all the girls. All the girls like, bruh, I could relate. Like, I know what you're talking about.
One of my friends yesterday was trying to convince me that it wasn't really all African men. He was like, yeah, I know. We're not all like that, though. And he's like, but you have to admit, Ghanaian men are more romantic than Nigerian men.
Oh, my gosh.
You're all still African men.
Right.
You're all still under the same umbrella.
Facts. That's funny.
We had a few, though, that were like, gave us valid responses. Yeah. And so we thought about it. But there's one response that we received about this whole African men loving themselves. And we want to give a shout out to you.
Yeah.
Should we use his real name or his Instagram name?
I mean, no, Sammy.
All right,
yeah.
Sammy.
Yeah. Not Sam that was on another Sammy.
Another Sam.
Yeah.
Sam that was on the show did not have valid points.
Well, did he have any points?
He was saying that it wasn't true and that African men are the best men. Even American girls would say African men treat them the best. And he was just really upset. I was joking.
One of my friends got scammed.
Who got scammed?
I don't want to say her name. Remember the one where she was dating a Nigerian guy and he lied to her and told her like he was a prince or something. And then she found out that he wasn't. He did this nigga, he tried to faked his own death. So.
How did he fake his death?
She was blowing on his phone. He had his friend pick up and say like, his friend was in on it. It's like, yeah, like he passed, whatever. She was like, how he passed when I just saw him downtown?
Oh my god.
Yo,
That's
I
another
was
level
never
of
good.
fuckboyism
Bruh.
I don't think I've ever heard of.
Gosh, it's just horror stories. But anyways.
Yo! Okay, anyways. So this is Sammy's response, and this is a way we agree. He was like, so, I did the whole 10 minutes of the video. If you haven't watched the whole thing, go watch it. African Men Love Themselves. He said, thing is, the topic was biased on a coastal perspective. 99% of the guys you two mentioned were West African. Okay. How y'all feel about that? Ooh. I knew from jump as soon as y'all started talking about loafer and right suits.
Right suits?
I don't know if you meant tight suits.
I think tight.
Yeah. Okay. I knew from jump as soon as y'all started talking about loafers and tight suits.
Yeah.
He's really coming for y'all.
Yeah.
My theory behind why they dance alone and from fear of wardrobe malfunction. Most of those pantsuits are so tight, brothers can't bend further than 45 degrees from fear of their pants ripping up their ass. Yeah. Also, that's why they walk like penguins. Don't get me wrong, though.
Why are you coming for?
They can definitely dress. And not knocking it, just pointing out some issues on why I would dress so formal at the club. Right. East African men in general aren't as fashionably inclined.
No, they're not.
You can still catch some clowns rocking an oversized Rocawear shirt and bedazzled-ish like pair of cargo jeans at the bar like it's Cash Money video from the early 2000s. But best believe, dudes get down the dance floor after drinking up half the bar.
Half the bar.
So it's give and take on both sides.
Yeah.
The difference of personalities are similar, yet different in so many ways.
That's funny.
And by the way, sorry about your bro, Winnie. My pops also has that blind and overbearing sense of pride going on. There's no getting past that.
It's not. Yeah. That's hilarious.
I was like, yo, you win. Like,
no, facts. That's the best well-rounded answer.
Because it's not like you guys can't throw away our points.
Right.
We're not saying this because it's a lie or we drew it out of nowhere. No. You do it. Right. But
we also don't know everything. So
we never claimed to be geniuses. I mean, so you really we can be geniuses. We never claimed to be Cleo. Cleo. Call me now.
Oh. To know the future.
To know everything.
Okay.
Damn. What? They didn't make any sense.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. But anyways, yeah, so you guys can't take whatever we say like too seriously unless we're just like tell y'all to stop being stupid. But other than that, that's what it is.
It's valid. You have to acknowledge the things.
Yeah.
And also, yes, we don't know everything. There's reasons. Maybe the reason why y'all don't want us to be in that circle is protecting us. So we don't have to be there to see your pants rip.
That's a lie. You tried to stretch it, but I don't think they're thinking that far into it. No.
They don't care.
It's just a cultural thing. But anyways, so that's that.
Yeah. That was our week recap.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was great doing both of those and bringing that to the culture.
Yeah. Bringing something different.
That's it. What are we drinking today, Wendy, by the way?
Oh, girl, I don't even know. It's I guess I'll call it a stress reliever.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I love that.
I saw it. This week has been a long week, to say the least. You gonna talk about it?
I just find it funny how. Yo, so this week was a tough week.
Yeah.
It was my mom's birthday on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And the next day, I find out that my ex, who we just really like stopped talking like that in August, is having a baby.
And by stop talking, meaning that it was not a friendly.
Yeah, it was a bad stop talking. I was so blown.
Shocked.
But then, the next feeling was such relief.
Yeah.
It's like, I dodged the bullet.
Dodge. No, facts. Facts. I don't know none of that.
I'm like Wonder Woman in that movie.
No, facts. Yeah.
Warding off literal bombs.
Yeah.
But yeah, stress reliever, good drink. What's in this
Stress
thing?
reliever. It is, I guess it's a grown-up sangria. Y'all need to stop. It has rum in it.
It's okay when they want to drink regular sangria.
Grow up. Rum, wine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cab.
Did something change? Did you grow?
Why, do I look taller?
You look taller.
Right? I think it was the black, bro. I think it was the black.
Sorry, I know you were telling us what was in this drink, but I looked over and I'm like, yo, it looks normal again.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was happening.
Were you feeling small last week?
Maybe. Well, yeah, I also am PMSing, so, yeah. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Look how you feel.
Wow.
Damn.
That sucks. That sucks that I can't hide that.
You're not meant to. You have to acknowledge these things and face them head on.
Let's not talk about problems right now. I'm a little emotional.
Don't come back and be like...
I'm a little...
Something stop.
Okay. Okay, got 11 minutes.
Alright, boom. Alright, well that was it. I mean, that was a great thing. So I guess we can move on to World Recap.
World Recap. Which leg down?
So World Recap this week. I guess we're gonna talk about some things people already know about, but unless you've been living under the rock, a rock, you've heard of what happened at Starbucks with those two guys waiting for their friend. Yeah. And so Starbucks, I commend them 100% for being a company that has dealt with this so well. Like, they even had somebody on Facebook when people were leaving comments that were really insensitive.
Like responding?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like, okay, Starbucks, like, it doesn't seem ingenuine.
Right.
I think they really mean it.
Yeah.
And I think they have handled this really well.
Yeah.
But those two kids went on Good Morning America and just to talk about it. Mm-hmm. And one of them was talking about how he didn't think it was a black problem, it's a people problem. And all these different things. And I'm like, this is so disappointing.
Yeah, that's sad.
You are on a national stage talking about an issue that
because
you were black, it happened.
Right.
And to try and so I think so many times that we as people who suffer from the racial systems that are here or whatever, we try to make people feel comfortable whenever we talk about it. Right. So instead of being like, it's a black issue, we want to include all people of color and stuff it does happen to all people of color, but it happens to you more because you're black. Yeah. And you need to say something about that. And I'm like, you guys have the perfect stage to say something and really talk about what is going on here.
Do you think they went up there by themselves, or do you think they had a PR or?
I think they went up there with a check from Starbucks, so they let it rock. Yeah. And that was the saddest part. I'm like, people are literally in the streets fighting for you guys. People who look like you, who are black people, and it's like, you are not the only black people this has happened to. So it's okay for you to say that. It's okay for you to be clear about what you need to say instead of trying to protect it. Yeah. Because regardless, what Starbucks has been doing makes them okay. Right. It's okay for you to identify an issue and Starbucks will still handle it on their end. Mm-hmm. Who are you trying to save? Right. Not Giselle.
Nah, not at all. Not anybody else. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, Starbucks, going back to the title of this episode, Starbucks...
Better safe.
They knew.
Right. Better safe than sue, bruh.
First of all, here's a check. So
facts. CEO came in next day
what's up?
Y'all trying to meet? What you need me to do?
Let me shoot this video first. Facts. And then we gonna meet in my office.
Yeah.
Listen, matter of fact, why don't you write my wording for my whole video?
Facts. No. Yeah.
No, the CEO, but they hired a black COO in September. Yeah. And I think she's been doing a lot of great work as far as making them more aware of how they deal with certain situations. Yeah. But CEO played no games.
No, he did it. You know what? I'm also looking forward to whatever their next ad campaign is gonna be, and try to see
how they
right, or if they're gonna ignore it or just kind of brush over it, or just try to focus on it a little bit more.
I think if they do something, it's gonna make it seem a little bit more light.
Right.
But like, cause they're closing their stores
Yeah.
for one whole day.
Yeah.
Then they release the
Damn,
statement.
they're about to lose a lot of money.
They're losing.
Actually, no.
They're spending a lot of money.
Yeah, true.
Because they know it's better safe than soon. They want to make sure people stay on it. Because if they don't now, it's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
And now they're about to make a lot of money.
They are. But Starbucks is overrated to me.
Bro, somebody did a poll in one of the group chats. People go to Starbucks like 3 times a week.
I know that. But it's overrated.
No, it is. I thought Starbucks was a dying food chain like everybody else.
It was at a point in time, but they're doing better. They're doing better. But yeah.
I don't know why I thought people were going to like neighborhood coffee shops and stuff.
John, because you live a different life.
What?
People have been conditioned into like only going to places that are familiar. Like only people like in small towns or like people that I don't know that are involved in the community and shit care about the community. Like
you seem so disgusted when
no,
you said that. No, I'm not. They're involved with the community.
No, I'm just saying those are the only people that will go to for my understanding, for my experience, for the people that I know around. Yeah. The ones that are conscious about that.
So, is it not recording? No. Wow. Is this how it is with all videos? Okay, so we're recording the video portion of the podcast, and we're using a new camera, and it just straight up just stopped on us.
Because it's too hot and it needs to cool down.
And this is the camera that I was thinking about getting for myself.
But anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. That's just, not a lot of people like shop local or eat local or do shit like that because they've been conditioned to go to Starbucks for coffee and McDonald's for lunch and Applebee's for dinner.
Yikes. What a life.
But I don't know. That's not a valid statement. I don't know. I'm just out here speculating.
Speculating, perpetrating.
Facts. But world recap, yeah. So that, but better safe than sued. I've also like had some experiences of knowing people companies are smart and they take that route. But there's this one girl that I know of that first we thought it was like a sexual harassment thing because it was like kind of hush hush at the company. Like she just like stopped coming to work, and it was just like a weird.
Nobody knew where she was at.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was like they said that her father's health was failing, so she was gonna take a sick break from that.
Right. So it was really really fishy. So of course HR is not really telling anybody about like what's going on. Come to find out, it wasn't just sexual harassment. I think old girl had a relationship with the boss.
It wasn't sexual harassment. She was sleeping with a nigga.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they had a whole live relationship, and it was all around the Me Too like campaign thing. So the company, I guess they paid her like hush hush money. She's getting paid like 9 to 10 stacks a month,
like
just to shut up.
Just to shut up and
for
not
a couple
to say
of years.
Nothing.
That is crazy.
We're not like talking about a company that's like a Cisco or a SAS, where you're so tied into like so many markets.
Right.
I think they're all public companies, I believe, publicly traded.
Right.
She's a small private company.
Yeah.
Their industry, they don't like own any other industry or like they're not in any other markets. Like it's not that big of a deal if he loses like a little bit of public respect.
But he's also married with kids, so.
And that's the area you gotta watch
out for. Right. So yeah. So better safe than sued.
In all aspects. I'm out here.
So you say you out here? Facts, bro. Facts. But yeah, everything you do like comes at a price, bro.
No, it really does.
It comes at a price. If you're not paying for it, somebody else is. So watch what you do.
Yeah, and watch what you say. Mm-hmm. Especially whenever you have a good platform to say so. Starbucks boys.
Right. It's okay. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Anyways.
But it was on Good Morning America?
Yeah.
They weren't going to say that.
With her Robin. But they were talking to the Robin. Is that her name?
Yeah, the black lady.
Yeah, I'm like, she's one of the few ones that I think if you wanted to say something like that too,
so you'd be free
you should be free enough to say it. And I think they expected them to say something, and they just kind of...
They dropped the ball. Damn.
Fumbled it.
it's okay. They're not the only voice for this issue. So hopefully nothing else happens like that where we have to like protest and do this shit all over again. But
well, hopefully another company happens like this. Like people
really?
No, I'm saying hopefully like if this it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
It's America. But hopefully companies take Starbucks as an example of how when you deal with your issues instead of trying to pretend that they're not there exist, or the other person is crazy.
Yeah, trying to cover the company's ass instead of like addressing
it's like taking
the issues.
it in and spending the money to make sure that people are educated.
Yeah.
Like the police force should take a hint.
They really should. But anyway.
What a crazy idea if you may help people responsible. But yeah, thanks for joining us for episode 9, guys.
Yeah. Any announcements? Well, we find out about Spotify like in 2 weeks, so we need you to cross your fingers for that.
Yes.
I mean, I think we got it. I feel good about it.
Oh, wait.
I feel good about it, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we never know with these things. But other than that, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. I forgot to turn the music off. Oh, we already did this song.
Wow. One job, Joan. One job.
Your problem, they for your back, and you wonder why boys they follow around. Every other day they for your yard. Paparazzi say follow you about. Y'all when you walk down the highway, you they make men easy.